The year is 1985. The city is alive, a bustling metropolis throbbing with life, unaware of the silent tragedy unfolding within its midst. People go about their daily routines, completely oblivious to the dark shadow that is about to cast a pall over their community. In the heart of this vibrant city, a brutal and shocking murder takes place, leaving the community reeling. The victim, a well-respected pillar of local society, is found lifeless in their own home, sending shockwaves through the neighborhood. The authorities are baffled. The crime scene is meticulously examined, but no immediate leads or suspects emerge. The investigation is intense, with detectives working around the clock, but the case remains shrouded in mystery. Days turn into weeks and weeks into months. The once hot trail grows cold. The community, once gripped by fear and curiosity, slowly returns to its routine, but the memory of the crime lingers. The case files grow thicker, filled with reports and witness statements, but no breakthrough comes. The detectives, once hopeful, now face the grim reality that the killer might never be found. Seasons change and the city moves on. The case, once the talk of the town, becomes a chilling whisper in the city's memory. It is now just another unsolved mystery, a cold case that haunts the archives. The shadow from the past remains, a reminder of the fragility of life and the mysteries that sometimes go unsolved. The city, ever bustling, carries on, but the memory of that fateful day in 1985 lingers, a ghostly presence in the annals of its history. Cold cases are more than just unsolved crimes. They represent unanswered cries for justice, lingering wounds on families and communities alike. Every unsolved case is a stark reminder that someone, somewhere, got away with a terrible act. For the families left behind, the pain is compounded by the lack of closure, the gnawing uncertainty. The pursuit of justice, even decades later, becomes a testament to the enduring power of truth and the resilience of the human spirit. Few forensic tools are as iconic and enduring as fingerprint analysis. For over a century, fingerprints have served as unique identifiers, silent witnesses to countless crimes. The intricate patterns on our fingertips are unique to each individual, even identical twins. From the rudimentary techniques of the late 19th century to the sophisticated digital imaging and analysis of today, fingerprinting has undergone a remarkable evolution. Our cold case lay dormant for 4 decades. The initial investigation, hampered by the limited technology of the time, had exhausted all apparent leads. The murder weapon yielded no usable prints, and eyewitness accounts proved inconclusive. However, one piece of evidence remained, a partial fingerprint lifted from a seemingly insignificant object at the crime scene. It lay buried in the archives, a silent sentinel waiting for the day its secrets would be unlocked. In 2025, armed with cutting-edge technology and the tenacity of a new generation of investigators, the cold case was reopened. The partial fingerprint, once a frustrating dead end, became the linchpin of the investigation. Advanced fingerprint analysis software, capable of extrapolating missing data and generating potential matches, was brought to bear on the case. The software painstakingly reconstructed the partial print, comparing it against millions of records in national databases. After months of tireless work, a breakthrough. The software flagged a match, an individual with a criminal record living under an assumed identity. The match, a seemingly insignificant detail from a petty crime committed years after the murder, provided the missing link. Armed with this newfound evidence, investigators were able to track down the suspect, now in their twilight years. Confronted with the undeniable evidence, the suspect confessed, bringing a sense of long-awaited closure to the victim's family. The resolution of this cold case sent ripples of shock and relief through the community. What was once a ghost story, a chilling reminder of a crime unpunished, became a testament to the enduring power of justice. The victim's family, after decades of unanswered questions, finally received a semblance of closure. The case served as a powerful reminder that even the passage of time cannot erase the truth. This case is not an isolated incident. Across the world, countless families have been left in the dark, waiting for answers that seemed like they would never come. Cold cases, once relegated to the back shelves of police departments, are now being revisited with renewed vigor and hope. Across the globe, law enforcement agencies are increasingly turning to advanced forensic techniques to breathe new life into cold cases. DNA analysis, facial recognition software, and big data analytics are being used in conjunction with traditional investigative methods to solve crimes once thought unsolvable. These technologies are not just tools, they are lifelines for detectives and investigators who refuse to give up on the pursuit of justice. DNA analysis, for instance, has revolutionized the way we approach crime scenes. Even the smallest trace of genetic material can now be used to identify suspects or exonerate the innocent. Facial recognition software allows for the identification of individuals from grainy surveillance footage, while big data analytics can uncover patterns and connections that were previously invisible. The advancements in forensic science are not just about catching criminals, they are about providing answers, closure, and a renewed sense of hope for families who have waited years for justice. These families who have endured the agony of not knowing what happened to their loved ones now have a chance to find peace. They are about providing answers, closure, and a renewed sense of hope for families who have waited years for justice. The emotional toll of a cold case can be devastating, but with each new technological breakthrough there is a renewed sense of optimism. Families gather at press conferences, holding on to the hope that this time they will finally get the answers they have been seeking. The relief and gratitude are palpable as they embrace knowing that the tireless efforts of law enforcement and forensic scientists have not been in vain. The case of the 40-year-old murder, solved by a single fingerprint, underscores the enduring power of truth and the unwavering dedication of those who seek it. This single piece of evidence, long forgotten and buried in the annals of time, became the key to unlocking a mystery that had haunted a community for decades. It is a powerful reminder that the truth, no matter how deeply it's hidden, has a way of surfacing when least expected. It serves as a beacon of hope for other cold cases, a testament to the idea that no crime is beyond the reach of justice. Families who have waited years, sometimes lifetimes, for answers can find solace in knowing that advancements in forensic science are continually improving. Each new technique, each new discovery brings us one step closer to solving the unsolvable. As forensic science continues to evolve, we can expect to see more cold cases cracked, more mysteries unraveled. The dedication of forensic scientists who tirelessly work behind the scenes cannot be overstated. Their meticulous attention to detail and relentless pursuit of truth are the driving forces behind these breakthroughs. More families finding closure and more criminals brought to justice, no matter how much time has passed. The emotional toll on families who have lost loved ones to unsolved crimes is immeasurable. Each solved case not only brings a sense of justice, but also a sense of peace and closure that allows families to finally move forward. The whispers of the past are finally being heard, as old evidence is re-examined with new eyes and new technology. The stories that were once silenced by time are now being given a voice, and the victims are no longer forgotten. Each piece of evidence, no matter how small, holds the potential to rewrite history, and the echoes of justice are growing louder. The relentless pursuit of truth ensures that justice is not a fleeting concept, but a lasting reality. As we continue to advance, we honor the memories of those lost and reaffirm our commitment to uncovering the truth, no matter how long it takes.